Hey, this is Dizzy Reed from Guns N' Roses, and you're watching GNR Central. Yeah!
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to GNR Central, and today I want to do a true story episode about a Slash song. So we've done a lot about Guns N' Roses songs. We dipped into Velvet Revolver a bit, but that was really about it. So let's talk about the first single from Slash's new record that just came out yesterday called Driving Rain. The album is titled Living the Dream, and we've got a full review of the album if you guys want to go check it out. I've linked to it down below. So let's talk about the origins of the song and the meaning of the song. So Slash and Myles did a sit down where they went track by track of all the songs that are on the new record, Living the Dream. Slash said he remembers this riff specifically because he was playing it with the guys for the first time at a venue in New Hampshire on the World on Fire tour. It was just a cool guitar part that we ran through at soundcheck, and from that point forward, the rest of the song started to come together in my mind, in my dressing room, and at hotels. Then we started rehearsals in January of this year. We finally pieced it all together, and Myles came up with a great melody for it. So Myles had this to say on the song and talked a bit about the meaning of the song. He says, another idea that's been around for years. To me, the riff is very reminiscent of vintage Aerosmith. It's got a certain funk to it that's really compelling. Lyrically, it's a story about somebody who works on the road. It could be a musician, but it could also be a traveling salesperson. Myles went on to say, and what makes it interesting is that this guy has an addict girlfriend or spouse who continues to relapse, and she ends up getting him to come home. She's miserable, and she falls back into her old bad habits, and that compels him to head back to her to save the day. And in a separate interview, Slash sort of hinted that the lyrics have to do with a situation that Myles himself has maybe went through. So let's talk about how the song is done on the charts. So at the time of recording this, Driving Rain is Slash's highest charting and fastest charting single in his solo career. So for quite a while, it was stuck at number 12 on the Billboard mainstream rock charts until this week when it moved up to the top 10. It's now sitting at number 9 on the Billboard mainstream rock charts, and we'll continue to monitor it as the weeks come. There's been several other singles that have been released as well. There's been 3 singles in total. There was Driving Rain, which was the first single. There was Mind Your Manners, which has failed to chart. And then there was My Antidote, which was released this week as well. And of course, that song hasn't had time to chart yet. With Slash's Living the Dream tour kicking off last week, the song was also played live on Jimmy Kimmel's show, and you guys can check out a pro shot version of it down below in the description box. So let's take a look back at that New Hampshire gig. So the gig actually happened in July of 2014, so the song's been kicking around for over 4 years. So it was kind of funny, the gig happened before World on Fire came out, a couple months before it came out. So Slash featuring Myles Kennedy played the Casino Ballroom in Hampton Beach, New Hampshire on July 9th for a handful of intimate headlining shows that were happening that summer. So it was just before Slash and Myles Kennedy were out on the road with Aerosmith. So they were opening a bunch of dates for Aerosmith. This was likely the gig that Slash was referring to where the song was sound checked. So that does it for this episode of Guns N' Roses True Story. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know your thoughts on the song Driving Rain. And the album's been out for about a day or so. Have you guys had a chance to listen to it from start to finish? What do you guys think of Slash's new album, Living the Dream? Let me know in the comment section below. How does it compare to some of his past work, including Apocalyptic Love, his album World on Fire, and his self-titled album as well? Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe if you love GNR as much as I do. Take care.